So we're in the cab of Winston and I'm going to give you a little tour round. We will start with the integrated cab blinds that we had as an extra. The passenger and the driver blind works exactly the same way, so I'll show you the driver. You'll see here there are two little points, you just pinch them together and it will release that clip, and then you help the blind across and there's a magnetic strip at the end that will just stay attached to, and then it's kept closed. For the windscreen blinds, again you pinch and they will come across, and again the other side you pinch and they'll slide all the way and meet in the middle and again join with that magnetic strip. When you want to open them, they will pull themselves back to a certain extent. And you want to make sure that they're clipped in like that, because what you don't want to do is if you're driving along and you end up going around the corner, they will then possibly close on you unless they're clipped in shut. So moving to the steering wheel, if I turn this on. So this here is for your cruise control, so this is how you turn your cruise control on and off. You can then press set, so if you're going along at 60 and you want to set the cruise control on at 60, you press that button and it will maintain that speed. You can alter the speed by pressing the down button here or increase it with the up button. If you want to completely reset the cruise control, you just press that button there. This panel here is how you control the onboard computer, so you can scroll through. This is where it shows you the oil level. So in a previous video I mentioned that it doesn't have a dipstick, so you can't check the oil level. This is where you would do it. You can then move through that selection and it will show you different readings of various things. Keeping it simple, you can just scroll through the menu and that's your miles per hour. So you've got your lights and your indicators on the left here, so you can turn them on and off, and your washer fluid and your windscreen wipers here on this right one. And then moving to the main panel, you've got your heating and your air conditioning with your standard settings that you would see in the car. You have your traction control button here. This lock button, when you go to bed at night and you want to make sure that these doors, the passenger and driver door, are locked but you don't want the alarm to go off when you're moving, you need to press that button. So now it's locked the doors and we can move around freely and not set the alarm off. This is where your hazard lights are, and this is just where you get either defrost the window or whatever you need for that one. Here is your USB charging point, so you can charge your phone through there. We have Apple CarPlay, which is connected through here. So if you lift this one up, you will see currently we've got an iPhone lead attached, but this is the cable you're looking for, so the one with the tag on it, and you would attach your lead onto here and then your phone. So if you pull on this handle here, this will lift up. You open from under here and this will open and you can put your phone in there, close that, and it will keep your phone tight, and then you can attach your lead to the bottom of your phone here and it will show up your Apple CarPlay on the screen. So to close this down, you open that up, you can take your phone out, close it, and then push it back down again. This is another additional feature, so we have twin cameras at the back. So this effectively is your rear view mirror. Now if I put the van into reverse, that camera should change and it will show you directly what's behind you. We do advise when you manoeuvre or if you're reversing that you have somebody outside just to make sure, because you do have these blind spots in the corners where you possibly wouldn't see something. So just to potentially avoid any type of bump with anything, if you have somebody standing out there, they can also see you back. If I take it out of reverse, the camera will automatically switch back to its previous view of the rear view mirror. You can manually change this view by pressing this button here. So if I press that one, it will change it to that downward angle, and if I press it again, it will turn it back. If you find that it's a distraction having this running, you can turn it off by pressing that on off button there. So if we show you how to move the seats round, you will see on here there is a lever, and this lever comes out like this. Now when you move the seats, make sure the arms are up. You may need to adjust the seats forwards and backwards just to help with the turning. So you push that lever out and then the chair will turn. So you may need to push forward a little bit. If I get up, it'll probably be easier. I can show you, and it will turn round. You can move it back, and then that's it in position. The passenger seat works exactly in the same way, where you push that lever out and it turns round, and then you can bring your armrest down, and they're actually very comfortable. So to turn it back round again, turn it forward, you can turn it back round. They are a little stiff, but it's because they're new. Make sure once you've turned round you hear the click, because once it's clicked it's then not going to move, and you can move your seat accordingly with a little handle that's underneath. And then you're ready to go. And that's it for the cab.